Football League. And now, your defending AFC East champion, Buffalo Bills.
On the visiting sideline, Super Bowl champ John Harbaugh, head coach of the Ravens since 2008. On the other side, Sean McDermott, now in his 9th season as the head man in Buffalo.
Entering play call screen. Return trap middle.
It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback,
Entering
Josh
play
Allen,
call.
in the prime of his career.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold.
Entering play call.
Coach
suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Empty and spot is selected.
You're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today. This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Backs protect. Up.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Quickly, a look at the key inactives in this one. Look, some big losses to begin this
Entering
regular
play call.
season.
Coach suggestions. Curl combo. Play sheets. There are 9. Coach suggest. Recent. There are 9. Coach player. There are player. James Cook James Cook James MTN Postprint H MTN AHD dive.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play
switch
and extend this drive.
Jet sweep. Cross drag. Dragon spacing. Cross drag.
3rd down and 3. Here's Allen to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, it is Kyle Van Noy. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is
Entering
keep their rush
call.
lane
Coach
integrity. What that means is
there are 9
you have to rush the
categories.
quarterback as a unit.
Punch,
keep
shovel.
him in the pocket. Keep him on that
Punch.
X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, on 4th down, the Bills send out Brad Robbins to punt. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive.
Entering play call, player, Khalil Shakir. Chris Alov. James Kapai. James, MTN, Pastrente, inside zone, AHB dive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Allen, gonna give it to Cook. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Entering play call, player, there, Chris Alov. James Kapai. James, AHB slip screen. AHB crossbuck. AHB slip screen. AHB off tackle.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35.
Entering play call, player, there are 9
It
categories.
just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Namde Matabike. He's got his 1st sack of the season.
Entering play
here
call,
early
Khalil
in week
Shakir.
1.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Allen now on 2nd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Player, there are 9 categories. You have 8 options. Khalil Shakir is selected.
The Bills going to use the 1st of their timeouts.
Entering play call, Reggie Gilliam. Formation, there are 9. Play sheets, there are 9. Coach suggestion, MTN China Cross. Curl combo, MTN China Cross.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
Entering play, spot and go, keep post out.
The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. Left side into the hands of Olave. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he pulled it left. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
So on come the Ravens. And Greg, what a story again last year. 12-5, 13-4 the year before that. Regular season, they have been as good as almost anyone in the
Entering
NFL.
play call.
But it's the story if you're living in the AFC. Get over that hump, whether it's Buffalo or Kansas City. It's hard to get to the big game on this side of the draw.
Oh, there's no question. I think if you're Baltimore and you're Buffalo and you look around and you say, man, we should have a couple Super Bowl titles. If we were living in a non-Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid era, maybe teams would look at us a little bit different than they do, but they just need to continue to stay the course. Lamar Jackson, one of the best players, regardless of position, in the entire league, multiple-time MVP winner. So they have a Super Bowl roster. Let's not make no mistake about it. They need to just continue to hold serve in the regular season, continue to play for division titles, get as many home playoff games as possible. So when the money's on the line and trips the Super Bowl on the line, they need these games to come through Baltimore.
He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
Really well done here by the
6
defense, Mike,
categories.
executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
It's 3rd and 4. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 36 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
First and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It's just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. And they'll hold him to a game.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The
Entering
defensive
play
coaches,
call,
they
coach
preach all week.
suggestions.
They
There
have
are
to
6
have relentless
categories.
pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play.
Safe
So
man
often
right,
it results
blue
in a
block
great play
right.
for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's
Entering
going to
play
end up
call,
setting them up for
slide.
great field position
Play
as they start
sheets.
this
There
next
are
drive.
player. There are 9. Formation. There are concept. There are 9. Play type. There are 9. Personnel. There are recent. There are 9. AHD off tackle.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Nice job by
Entering
them
play
getting
call,
the back to the
spacing.
perimeter. Then he's able to
AHD
get
off tackle.
outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Backs protect. Backs protect. Up.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Entering play spacing. AHD off tackle.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive
Entering
guy,
play
we never
call
loved
combo.
playing in the rain. I always felt like
Coach
the defense
suggests
had the
play
advantage.
sheets. There are
They know it wasn't
coach
going to be much of a
suggest
passing
alert,
attack.
quick
Hard to
unders,
handle the ball,
slants.
a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early
Wheels,
focus offensively
slants.
and try to get something on track.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. I had a defender draped
Entering
all over.
play call,
Incomplete.
slot fade.
Good work to body
Empty
him
and
up
smash sluggo.
and set up a third down.
Third and 19.
And that's
Slot
exactly
fade.
what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Neutral zone
Contact
infraction.
up
Defense.
front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Entering play. Regioni fork. Regioni scissors. Regioni fork.
Still third down.
Regioni scissor. 4 verticals.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Bills. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're
Entering
saying
play
run
call,
as
coach
fast and as far as you
suggestions.
can.
There are 9
I'm gonna throw
categories.
it
You
as
have
far as I
15
can, and
options.
when
Pad
you
event
connect,
is selected.
it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Justice Hill to return. Woo! He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready
Entering
for
play
their
call,
second
coach
possession.
suggestions.
They'll see
There are
if
6
they can put
categories.
something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Jackson on the move. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole,
Entering
things are
play
going to just
call,
continue
coach
to get more
suggestions.
difficult
There
if they
are
can't
6
protect the
categories.
passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
This is Henry. And this will not help the cause. He's going backward. Tackled back at the 8.
So now that's 2 consecutive plays where they end up going backwards. So a sack, a negative run. The biggest thing you have to avoid in the NFL are these negative plays, because now it puts all of the pressure
Entering
on a 3rd
play
and pass
call,
situation.
formation,
And when a
there
defense
concept,
can play you
there
one-dimensional,
play type, there
it
are
is a
6
big challenge
favorites,
for any
there
offense.
are recent, there are coach suggestion, formation, there concept, there are play type, there are 6 categories, there are 2 subcategories. Option is
What
set
can
to
they
man
do here?
coverage. When
This
to
is
plays, you
3rd
have 5
and
options.
forever.
Man coverage is selected.
Now it's Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. He's going to be out of
Entering
bounds. He
play
is
call,
well
coach
shy where he
suggestions.
needed
There
to
are
get
6
to.
categories.
It'll bring up 4th down.
8
Even though
safe
they gave
man,
up that last
return
completion,
left.
like that's a really good
Return
drive there
middle.
for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This returnable from inside is on 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense and Chris Olave getting ready for their next possession. And he's had an
Entering
early
play
impact
call,
on this
AHB
game.
Slim.
Sensational start. And you know
MTNC
they're going to be
spot,
looking his way
AHB
more
Slim.
as this game goes on. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here
Entering
for a
play
gain
call,
of about 3.
mesh way out,
It's a pickup of 3.
close puck
Brings up
cross.
2nd and
Recent,
7.
there are
At the
AHP off
50-yard
tackle,
line.
AHP slim, curl combo, AHP off tackle, AHP slim, curl combo.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Allen under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Travis Jones in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
I could go on and
Entering
on
play
about the
call,
offensive line
recent, there are
breakdowns with
9
this pass
categories.
protection,
You
and
have
it's
9
been
options. Curl combo
brutal.
is selected.
But let's give some
Coach
credit to the other side of the ball. They came in
escape,
not only motivated to
MTN
make a
slot
statement,
curls.
but with a great game plan And so far, they've executed it to a T.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Bills. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half.
I think so often, Mike, we put so much stock, and really unnecessarily so, in how strong all these quarterbacks' arms are. Because for most throws, it doesn't really matter, but tell you what, for this last throw, there's just not a lot of guys in the league that can not only throw it that far, but be that accurate. And you got a receiver with some speed that can get a step or two on the defender, throw it up, and it results in
Entering
6.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills move out on top. 14-0.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle. Kickoff right.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes Hill on the return. Across the 20, will mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's when the offense will take over. The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession.
Entering play call, play type. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to man coverage. 22 plays. You have 5 options. Man coverage is selected.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Entering play call, man coverage. There are 2 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him.
Entering play call, man coverage. There are 2 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Jackson. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make
Entering
the play
call,
and get
coach
short of the
suggestions.
first down.
There are 6 categories.
Here's Jordan Stout now, and he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he's He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bills offense and Chris Olave getting ready for their next possession.
Entering play call, inside zones,
lead.
play sheets, there are player,
so
there
far.
are not, James Kukai, James empty, pass empty, AHB dive.
1st and 10 now from the 36. A run up the middle with Cook. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Once again, it's Cook. Nice job finding the seam.
Entering play call, player, there, Chris Olave, Khalil Shakir, Reggie Gillian, Chris Olave, James Kukai, James Kukai, James, inside, AHB dive, inside cross.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Throwing is Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is a Dafe Owe getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
AHB dive.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It
Entering
is
play call, player, there are 9 categories.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
Carry for Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8.
Entering play call, player, there are 9, Chris Olave, Josh Allen,
throughout this entire contest, Mike. They came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense.
Ray Davis, you have FD inside, F slide.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken
Entering
up.
play call,
Not
player,
see.
Josh Allen, Ray Davis, James Kukai, James empty, AHB dive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Entering play call, player,
The
James
Bills with it to
Kapai,
start quarter number
Chris
2.
Law,
They've
Khalil
got it second
Shakir,
down and
Cat
7.
Shakes, WR corners.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Entering play, Reggie Gilliam, Khalil Shakir, Chris Law, James Kapai, MT, AHB dive.
Third and a yard. He'll try and run here with Cook. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but
Entering
give credit
play
to the
clock,
defense.
FGK,
They sold
field
out to
goal,
stop the
35
run, and
yards.
boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bills stake themselves to a 17-0
Entering
lead.
play call, normal,
Anytime you
territory
find yourself
categories.
kicking in
We
these
have 3
elements, Mike,
options.
you just
Kick
can't
off
take
lefty
anything for
selected.
granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great
Kick
job
off
here,
middle.
able to put that one through.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh,
Entering
their
play
rivalry
call,
now
play
really
type,
for
there
a
are 6
couple of
categories,
decades
there are 2
has in so many ways
subcategories,
defined
optional
this
set to man
division,
coverage, 1 to
and
2
they
plays, we
set
have
the
5
tone for
options,
everything
man
that
coverage
happens
is
when you are
selected.
in an AFC North game.
And you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture. Really at the top, Baltimore and Pittsburgh kind of want to play a similar style game, strong on defense, great run game. Obviously, Baltimore adds the extra element with Lamar Jackson. To me, the fascinating thing, though, is what kind of jump can we expect, Mike, from the Cincinnati Bengals?
I agree with you because if you think
Entering
about the
play
toughness
call,
and the
man
physicality,
coverage, there are 2
Cincinnati can
categories,
put
we
up
have
points in an
22
electrifying
options,
fashion.
cover 1
And
hill
even
is
one year
selected.
Cleveland was up near the top of the division, they did that as well. But you come back to that defensive side of the ball, and when I look at these teams, Greg, I just think, man, these are defenses that can stop anybody in the league, and that's where you've got to invest in this division.
Yeah, and I think that's what's so fascinating about Cincinnati is they're kind of the outlier. They're the pass heavy, they're the spread attack with their unbelievable weapons on the outside. Obviously, Joe Burrow, quarterback. But it was the defense, and you said it, their inability to be as good on the
Entering play
defensive side of the
call,
ball
man
as
coverage,
Baltimore,
there are
as
2
Pittsburgh.
categories, we have
Traditionally, but
22
especially
options,
last year,
cover 1 hill
is
is
really what
selected.
allowed them to be the odd man looking in when they missed the playoffs. So I think if Cincinnati can just improve a little bit on defense, they have the offense to now enter and make it a 3-man race in the AFC North.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. I don't think that was
Entering
going too
play
far
call,
either
man
way.
coverage, there are
Defense
2
right on
categories,
it.
you have
They hold
22
him to no
options,
gain.
cover 1 hill is selected.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd and 10. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard
Entering play
line.
call, man coverage. There are 2 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 1 wholly selected.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most.
Entering play call, man coverage. There are 2 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 1 wholly
But
selected.
it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Jackson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do
Entering
something
play
with
call,
it after
man
the
coverage.
catch.
There are 2
I don't think
categories.
everyone
You
was
have
necessarily on
22
the same
options.
page,
Cover
and
1 wholly
This
selected.
ends up being a wasted down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Jackson now. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion.
Holding offense.
Cole
Entering
Strange,
play
former
call, man
first-round
coverage.
pick,
There are 2
guilty there.
categories. You have 22 options. Cover 1 wholly selected.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. In motion comes Andrews. 3rd and long for Jackson. Back to the tight end, Poland. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches
Entering
the ball,
play call,
it's
coach
beyond the sticks.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And as a play caller, when
Entering
you've got
play
a guy
call,
who's running
player,
like this,
James
you lean on him
Kapai,
and your offensive line.
James
He's had big opening after big opening and
AHD
big
dive.
numbers in this first half. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The ability to be
Entering play
effective
call,
on first
player.
down,
There
Mike,
are
it
9
just makes
categories.
everything
You have
else
8.
easier.
Chris Alon.
In the event you do have to
James
face a 3rd down
Kapai.
down the road, they're usually a lot
James
more manageable
Oscar,
situations,
inside,
a lot easier
AHD
to convert.
dive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of
Entering
scrimmage.
play call, player. There
This
are
play,
9
Mike, is
categories.
clearly
You
about
have
the
8
job
options.
of this
Chris
defensive
Alon.
line. Great job
Callow,
holding
Reggie
their
Gillian.
ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up.
Dalton
Nowhere to go for this running back.
Dalton
and they hold them to no gain.
Dalton King, Thick FGK, White Rail, Power Battle, White Rail.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First catch for him on this
Entering play
season.
call,
And
player,
it results in a
Ray
first down.
Davis,
They do
Dalton
a really
Kincaid,
nice job of picking up the pressure, and
Dalton
that's what allows him
Kincaid,
to have the
Thick
time to go
FGK
through his
flip,
entire
White Rail.
progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one complete.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories, Ray Davis, Dalton Kincaid, Elijah Mir,
They knew it was coming,
Reggie
and they
Gilliam,
end up holding him to just a
Khalil
short gain.
Shakir, Khalil MTNZ, WR corners.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave.
Entering play
All he had
call,
to do was
Reggie
let the play
Gilliam,
develop and
Khalil
then
Shakir,
deliver a strike to pick up the first
Khalil
down.
Shakes, WR corner, WR mesh, a post shot, mesh.
Throwing again, it's Allen. The right side to Olave. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep
Entering
this
play
offense
call,
out of the end
Reggie
zone
Gilliam,
because it's first and
Khalil
goal.
Shak, Chris Olave, James Kukai, James M. Pus, Empt, AHB dive.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Here's Cook. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Entering play call, Chris Olave, James Kukai,
And goal.
James, MTN count, MTN Gura, AHB dive.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Hook. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the
Entering
defense
play
forces
call,
you
Chris
backwards,
Olave, Josh
I
Allen,
think you have to consider
Ray
putting
Davis,
this one in the air here
Dalton
on 3rd and
Kincaid,
goal.
Elijah Mir, Elijah, goalpost, mesh, Hail Mary, build slot off, Z-spot goal line.
From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on 3rd and goal? Allen. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And the Ravens have come up with the football. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Entering play call, play type. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to man coverage. 22 plays. You have 5 options. Man coverage is selected.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a
Entering
better
play
job
call,
up
man
front. Really
coverage. There
nowhere
are
for
2
this ball carrier
categories.
to
You have
go.
22
Never
options.
want to lose
Cover 1
yards
hill
on
is
first
selected.
down, but that's exactly the case here.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop
Entering
him for
play
no
call,
gain.
man coverage. There are 2 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Third and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over
Entering
possession
play
that
call,
deep in their own
coach
territory.
suggestions. There
You
are
want to pick
6
up that first down and
categories.
see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Here's the punter now, as he's standing right around his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Bills offense and Chris Olave getting ready for their next
Entering
possession.
play call,
And
Dalton
seemingly
Kincaid.
every time they've looked his way in the
Formation,
first
there
half,
are
it's
player,
resulted in
play
a big
sheets,
play.
there are
That
9,
is borne
coach
out by those
suggest, PHP
eye-popping
power,
numbers.
MTNZ spot.
First down. Allen flushed to his right.
You know, Mike, nice job here.
Entering play
just
call,
understanding
flight
on these
post.
early downs,
Empty
you
and
just
slot
don't want to
within.
go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
At the 46-yard line.
Allen now on 2nd down. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Numde Malabike. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener.
Entering play call,
What an
DDL dig.
unbelievable performance by this pass rush to start this game. And
Levels
then
Y
on the
corner,
flip side of things,
DDL dig.
I'm not sure if things could get any
Curl
worse for this
combo.
offensive line.
Y
I mean, they've
sale.
got to figure something out,
Scott
and they've got to
Endo.
do it in a hurry
Y
because
sale.
they are completely outmatched right now at the moment.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early with the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Entering play clock. WR recent there mesh. Y sale.
Set to go now on first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second.
Entering play call. MTNZ spot. Y sale. Curl flat. Play sheets. There are Dalton, Elijah, Reggie Gilliam, Khalil Shack, Chris Alog, James Kukai, M.A.H.D. dive.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Allen, gonna give it to Cook. Yeah, that's a nice job. Something out of nothing, sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches.
Entering
They've
play
made it a
call.
priority.
Josh Allen,
Let's use this
James
ground game to try to wear
James
down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's second and 6. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Entering play call. Player. Coach. Recent. There are MTN. AHD dive. MTN slot whip. AHD dive. Coach suggestions. MTN. 4 verticals. Pop boot slide. 4 verticals.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. Oh, and this one's going to wind up
Entering
incomplete.
play
That's
call.
one you'd
Coach
think he'd be able to
suggestions.
corral.
Or cross screen.
Can't find the handle,
AHD
and it's going
slip
to
screen.
lead to a third
MTN
down.
slug over. AHD slip
James
screen.
Cook, the intended
Play
target.
sheets. There are 9.
And
Coach
it's going to bring up a
recent.
third
There
down.
are 9. Y sale. 4 verdict. Y sale.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Travis Jones. He works his way in to record the second sack of his young career.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this
Entering
situation
play
to begin
call.
with. I mean, it's not even
Field goal,
halftime
40
here, Mike,
yards.
and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate,
Tyler Bass
I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
And he pulled it left. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Entering play call. Play type. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to man coverage. 22 plays. You have 5 options. Man coverage is selected.
Hopkins sent in motion. Here's Hill. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack
Entering
was
play
just
call,
nowhere for the
man
back to go
coverage.
on
There
that
are
one.
2 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's out
Entering
of
play
bounds,
call,
gain of
man
about 10,
coverage. There are 2
so that'll help
categories. You
as
have
they get
22
set to
options.
face
Cover
the
1
third
hole
down.
is selected.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Conclusion
Entering
of what
play
has
call,
been a wild
coach suggestions.
opening
There are 6
Sunday of football. Let's
categories.
check in with Scott Hansen and see what he has brewing for halftime. Scott?
Wild indeed. Thank you much, Mike. Coming up, we're going to take a look back at what happened earlier today, scores and highlights from around the NFL. That's all coming up at the half, but let's get you back to Orchard Park for the final 2 minutes of the second quarter.
This brought in out past the 20. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession.
Entering play call,
Greg, this
YSAL.
AFC East, a division that really has been dominated by the Bills. The 5 straight division titles. It's hard to see who can knock them off that perch right now.
Yeah, and I think until someone decides that that's going to change, I think you just have to assume that Buffalo remains the king of the East. And I think when you look at the bottom of the division with the Jets and New England, they're clearly
Entering play call, precinct. There are 9 categories. You have 9 AHP dive.
I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They triggered this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
Entering play call, recent. There are 9 categories. You have 9 AHP dive.
Ruling on the field stands.
So that is
Why
what
say
you
on?
want. No, sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Now Allen on first down. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across
Entering
his body
play
and
call,
complete.
recent. There are 9
That's number
categories.
7
You
so
4
far in
vertical.
this one.
Why say
And a
on?
first down.
Another Bills.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A big half continues. Already
Enter.
2
Why say
touchdowns on the score
Why
sheet.
say on?
And here, this grab gets him a first down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air once more is Allen. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 14 yards.
The Bills going to use their final timeout here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
First down and goal to go.
Entering play call. Why say on? Why say on?
Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. Throw once more. Here's Allen. That is caught in the end zone, but hold everything. There is a flag in the backfield. I think this one's coming back. So
Entering
holding
play,
is the call.
Why
Take that
say
touchdown off the board. Now it is 1st and goal. Allen to throw again. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Entering
Nice
play
example
call.
there,
Why
Mike.
say
The quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He's got it at the 7.
Entering play call. Why say
in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Taking off, and he'll take this one in. Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion. I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is selected.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bills are able to extend out to a 24-0
Entering play
lead.
call. Normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes Hill on the return. He's across the 20, taking down just
Entering
shy
play
of the
call.
25.
Play type. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to man coverage. 22 plays. You have 5 options. Man coverage is selected.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Entering play call.
Now whistle.
Man coverage. There are 2
Timeout. 3
categories.
seconds
You
left
have 22
in this first
options.
half.
Cover 1 hole is selected.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end.
Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Lions in the NFC North. And he was a top 10 rusher from a year ago, Josh Jacobs. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and off he goes. The Packers wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the veteran Matthew Stafford, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Rams are able to come away with their first victory on the season. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And here's the Seahawks running back. He was a big factor in this one, and he shows you why on this play. The Seahawks move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Entering play call, normal, there are 2 kickoff middle.
Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. This figures to be a wet and wild second half to come. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Entering play call, play type, there are 5 categories, there are 2 subcategories. Option is set to man coverage. 22 plays, you have 5 options. Man coverage is selected.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Run play. This is Hill. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Quickly, a look at the key inactives in this one. Look, some big losses to begin this
Entering
regular
play call,
season.
man coverage, there are 2 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action now. Jackson. A throw there on 2nd down.
Entering play call, man coverage, there are 2 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
The punt team will come on for 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession.
Coach suggestions,
And he
there
has
are
been
8
a nightmare to
dive.
scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. And the big night continues. That
Entering
last
play
run
call,
gives
coach
him yardage to put
suggestions,
him over
there are
100
9
for the
categories.
game.
You have 12 options. Y stick, red option. Y stick. Inside zone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Cook. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So, Mike, you know
Entering
by
play
now my
call,
philosophy
coach
on 3rd down. If it was
suggestions,
up to
there are
me,
9
I would only want to be in 3rd down. I want to
spot.
get all of my conversions on
stretch
1st and
alert,
2nd
milk.
down and
High
be able to
so.
stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do
AHD
here. They
dive
lean on the
alerts,
ground
milk.
game and
AHD
pick up a
stretch
fresh set
alerts,
of
milk.
downs.
High so.
unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Cook. Ooh, well, now you see a nice dunk. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Close puck cross is selected. Pinball sweep. Jet touch pass. Inside zone. Jet touch pass. Inside zone. Pass sprint HD flat. Inside zone.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4. Here's Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest.
Entering play call,
while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time,
smoke.
it's
Empty
clear
and
they're
spot
starting to
HB
take
under.
its toll on this defense.
Empty end zone split. 26-0 alert X looky.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He was brought down at the 26.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have inside zone WK. Recent, there are 9. Coach suggestion. Play sheets, there are 9 categories. Shot plays, Paledra shot, Pa Algo, AHB slam MTN.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Allen will give this to Davis. And he'll get maybe a yard.
Entering
That's
play
it.
call.
Malachi starts that first-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop.
Brings up 3rd
He does a
and
nice
6.
job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Play sheets, there are there are 9. Play sheet, coach suggestion. Recent, there are 9 AHB dive, AHB slam, AHB dive alert smoke, AHB slam. Personnel, there are 9 Play type, there are 9 categories. There are 7 subcategories.
gonna use the
Option
first
set
of their
to inside
timeouts.
handoff 63 plays. You have 5 options. Round is selected. Entering play, mesh flat spot.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, throw here for Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid.
Entering play call, inside handoff. There are 7 categories. You have 64 options. MTNH zone
Now they're
WK
entering
is
the area
selected.
of the field,
Play
especially
type,
with the
there
amount of yards they've gained on
personnel,
this
there are
possession,
9
Mike, where it
recent,
feels like
there are
a
9
touchdown
coach
is critical.
suggestion. Play
For the
sheets, there are
defense,
player,
settling
there
for
are
a
9
field goal
James
here,
Cook II,
especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
empty, AHB dive.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Cook. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard
And
line.
this
Entering
offense
play
just
call,
continues
player,
to chew
there are
up
9
yards and get
categories.
first down
Chris
after
Log,
first down.
James
And
Cook
defensively
II.
now, you find yourself a little bit on
James
your
Cook,
heels. You're defending a goal-to-go
MTN,
situation. They
AHB
need to
dive.
step up here and get a stop.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting
Entering
up
play
second
call.
and goal.
Second and goal.
James Kukai. James Kukai. AHB slip screen. AHB post HB. AHB crossbuck. MTNH. MTN count. MTN duo. AHB dive.
Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Cook. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line
Entering
touchdown
play
as you're going to
call.
see all year.
Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0.
Entering play call. Normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Still coming down as we get set for this second half.
Kickoff middle.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense headed back to take over once more.
Entering play call. Play type. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option system and coverage. 22 plays. You have 5 options. Man coverage is
Who are a
selected.
couple top of mind for you as we start 2025 here?
You know, as I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals, and you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattle off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team that Joe Burrow was the best player in the league. I mean, he was incredible. Most weeks, Mike, he single-handedly carried that offense. Now, new defensive coordinator in Al Golden.
Entering play call. Man coverage. There are 2 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 1 hole is
A
selected.
little bit better with that high-profile offense. I think they're a team. They might not win the division with Baltimore, but they're going to be close and maybe at least get one of those wild card spots.
Why don't you flip it over? Who are the guys you're watching in the NFC?
You know, I think Dallas is going to find themselves, just the fact that I know the division is difficult. Obviously, Philadelphia remains really strong. Does Washington kind of regress a little bit back now in year 2? They were high-profile.
Entering
big
play call.
splash team
Man
last year.
coverage. There
Do
are
they
2
regress to the
categories.
median?
You have
Time will
22
tell.
options.
But I think
Cover 1 hole is
healthy
selected.
Dallas, healthy Dak, healthy Micah Parsons. Like, that roster that we saw play last year is not the roster on paper that we expected to see. So I think Dallas has a chance. I think San Francisco always is going to be a team, again, dealt with their own injuries last year with McCaffrey and all the stuff on defense. So I think San Francisco in doubt.
In trouble, and down he goes. Greg Russo. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape.
Entering play call. Man coverage. There are 2 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Entering play call, man coverage. There are 2 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews.
Entering play call, man coverage. There are 2 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. Back to throw, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one.
Entering play call, man coverage. There are 2 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jaquan Jones getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to
Entering
collapse,
play call,
the good
man
ones,
coverage.
they
There
can
are 2
keep their eyes
categories. You have
downfield
22
and feel the
options.
rush. They
Cover
don't
1
need
hole
to
is
see
selected.
the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And a good job here defensively. They did not
Entering play call,
away.
coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
It's a pretty good effort there on 3rd and long. Initially, I really thought that screen was timed up pretty well, and he had a chance to pick up the 1st down, but give credit to the defense. It was the pursuit and running to the ball, and they're able to stop him just short.
4th down, Jackson. That's taken in, and he will score! Rashad Bateman, touchdown Ravens.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that
Entering
field knows they've been a part of a
coach
comeback before.
suggestions. There are
Pretty
6
big mountain, but a
categories.
good way to get started here to begin this half. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit.
Entering play call, special
Scott
teams.
thanks the rain might not be as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down as we get set for this 2nd half. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and Chris Olave getting ready for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop
Entering
off the
play
screen.
call,
He
James
has been
Kapai.
open and electric throughout.
Empty AHB dive.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect
Entering
it, but I
play
actually thought
call,
that was a
player,
pretty
there
nice
are
job by
9.
the running back
Coach
at least
suggests
getting back to the
alert
original line of scrimmage.
inside zone.
This offensive line,
Play
they've got to
sheets
do a
there.
better
Coach
job getting him
suggestion.
through
Recent
untouched.
HD dive.
His yards before
26 to
contact
alert X.
gotta be better.
HD dive. 26 to alert X looky.
2nd and 10. On 2nd down. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Malachi starts. That first
Entering
round pick
play
up
call.
from his safety
Recent
spot
there are
to
9
make the
pattern.
stop.
HD dive. Coach suggestions. Recent there are 9. Coach suggest. Play sheets there are 9. Player there are from play. Chris Alov. Fix Pasim. Pa shot post. Pa X clown. Curl flat.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's Allen. He'll try to run for it. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the 1st down.
The
Entering
defensive
play
line
call.
has to do a
Callum
better job
Shakir.
of contained
Chris
rushing,
Alov.
especially on 3rd
Chris
down. Mike,
fix
you
by
can't rush
Pasim.
one-on-one.
Pa
You
shot
have
post.
to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Here's 1st and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. In the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st
Entering
down.
play call. Khalil
These curl
Shakir.
routes, he's been
Reggie-
running these routes
Khalil
since he was a
Shakir.
young kid in Pop Warner
Khalil
football.
Shakir.
And I like
MTNC
to call it
spot.
pulling the
W
string.
mesh.
You've got the defender
spot.
thinking you're going
Across
downfield, and you
reach.
stick that foot in
Corn
the
dog
ground.
trail.
Work back to the
Corn
quarterback,
dog.
friendly to the ball, and
Corn dog trail.
really nice job picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Adafe Owe bursting it and recording the sack.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a
Entering
game,
play. Reggie
it's kind of
Gilliam.
hard to blame him, but he's
Elijah
definitely
Muir.
feeling it.
Reggie Gilliam. Reggie, Fick Punt FD Dive. Player, Elijah Muir, Dalton Kincaid. Patisian, Wystick. Florida Dive. Wystick.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Allen. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They
Entering
wanted to
play
take
call,
on this group.
player,
They
Ray
loved the
Davis.
ability to be challenged. Well,
Formation,
they might
there
have
are
poked the
9.
bear a little
Player,
bit too
there-
much because
play
they've now
sheets,
surrendered
there
a
are
whopping
9.
10
Coach suggests
sacks in a
DBL
single
big.
game.
Mesh
And
spot.
I don't think there's been
DBL
any
big.
signs of this pass rush slowing down.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the gun, here is Allen. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, and he had forever all night, if
Entering
you will,
play call.
to
Fick
find
punt
somebody.
shovel. Punt.
Good defense did their job, and it is 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again.
Play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
The adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going for it on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside
Entering
the 5
play call,
or you
coach
scored inside the 5,
there are
it was
6
all the difference of a
categories.
kick to touchback, they got the ball at the 20. There wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other
Entering
rule
play
that
call,
is
coach
adjusted
suggestions, there
overtimes in
are
the
6
regular
categories.
season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone saying, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss, and you get the ball.
Entering
The
play
other team's
call,
defense hadn't
coach
gotten a stop the whole game.
suggestions, there are 6
If Josh Allen got
categories.
the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field. A lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow come overtime.
And 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A lot of defensive strategy of
Entering
defending
play
the zone
call,
read, Mike,
coach
is
suggestions,
we want
there
that
are 6
quarterback to throw the ball.
categories.
It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stay. They're already heading backwards.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll run again. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor
Entering
in
play
today's
call,
NFL.
coach
It's an
suggestions,
element of
there
their
are 6
offense that you have to be
categories.
prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Pistol give to Henry. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Go.
Second down, Jackson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this
Entering
offense
play
up
call,
until this point.
coach
Mike. I mean, these
suggestions.
sacks,
There are 6
they just
categories.
continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game, and then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
Not fun here. Third and a lot. Jackson looking to throw. He'll drop this one down to Hill. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up
Entering play
fourth down.
call, coach suggestions.
When you throw
There
the
are
ball
6
short of the
categories.
sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give
Cover
credit to
6.
the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point.
Entering
But
play
once
call,
again, this
Pagod LT.
defense, they're up to the
AHP
task,
dive
and they
alert
come
smoke.
through yet again
AHP
with a
stretch
huge
alert
stop.
smoke.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could tell the entire time that running back
Entering
is just
play
looking
call,
for his
coach
crease
suggest
to get
keep
vertical
post
and
out.
cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Kyle Van Noy bursting in for yet another sack. His guys now have 11 for the game.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right
Entering
now out here,
play,
Mike, and you just don't
power,
see these sort of
double
dominant
slant.
performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
Allen to throw on third and long. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been
Entering
able
play
to put up
call,
here,
coach
I'm a little
suggestions.
surprised,
Pagod
if I'm being
slide.
honest, Mike, with just how
AHP dive
easy
alert,
it seems
alert
to have
DLT.
been. It just seems
AHP
like he's
counter
made every
STR.
right decision
Recent, there are
every
9
time that he's decided to throw the ball.
double slant.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Khalil Shakir,
Entering
the
play call,
intended
Chris
target.
Page, double slant.
It's second down.
And up until this point,
Coach
this has been an
Page
incredibly
dive.
efficient
There are
game
9
from this
Coach
quarterback. I mean, it's hard to
sheets.
think.
There
Here
are
we are in
9
the second
cap
half,
player.
and that's
There
only his second
James
incomplete
Kapai.
pass. So finally,
James
the defense is
M.
able to do something to
PhD
disrupt his
dive.
timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And some good blocking, bringing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Entering play call, player, Chris Olave, Josh Allen, Khalil Shakir, Reggie Gilliam, Elijah Ware, Dalton Ginn, Ray Davis, Josh Allen, Chris Olave, Khalil Shakir, Reggie Gilliam, Elijah Ware, Dalton Ginn, Ray Davis. Ray Davis, UFG inside.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long
Entering
as you've
play
made
clock,
the
the
decision
FGK
already
flip pass,
that you're
field goal
willing to
28
use 4th
yards.
down to pick up
Play
the rest of the
sheets,
yards.
there
If
are 9
not,
player, there
I
are
think that's a big
Josh
mistake.
Allen, Ray Davis, Chris Olave, Khalil, Reggie Gill, Elijah, Dalton, Ray Davis. Ray Davis, you have 3 options. KF, player, Dalton Kincaid. Dalton, Vic FG, White Rail, double pivot, White Rail.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd.
Entering play call. Play sheets, there are 9. Coach suggestion, recent, there are 9 cap. Coach, recent, there, double slant, DBL did. Dub, insides, DBL did, double slant, double slant.
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty
Entering
on?
play call, Vic FGK flip pass. Field goal 33 yards.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Oh, looks like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. Well,
Entering
Greg,
play call,
this is going
coach
to take a lot
suggestions. There are
of
6
self-reflection here.
categories.
You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough feeling.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just 1 game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work
Entering
from the previous
play call,
offseason.
coach
Stay the course,
suggestions. There
fix
are
what
6
went wrong,
categories.
improve, and move on to week 2. Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Back to the tight end, Kohler.
Entering play
They'll get
call,
up 4
coach
here as he
suggestions.
is
There
taken
are 6
down.
categories.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's going to be incomplete.
Entering play call.
Very good
Coach
there.
suggestions.
Contact
There are
jarring the
6
ball
categories.
loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man.
Entering play call.
And he
Coach
will have the
suggestions.
first
There
down.
are 6
The drive will
categories.
continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Entering
So
play call. Coach
It's
suggestions.
really
There
been
are
the
6
inability of this
categories.
offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Jackson now on second down. There's a short one caught by
Entering
Andrews.
play call.
And
Coach
the whistle is down,
suggestions.
but
There are
not
6
before it picks up a
categories.
first down after a gain of 7.
Offensively landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 9. Jackson now. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 17.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. Cover 4 quarters.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. Scrambling to his left. Now he'll run. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand? Ronnie
Entering play
Stanley,
call.
the former
Coach
6th overall
suggestions.
pick.
There are 6
Over to you there.
categories.
Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is
Entering
not
play
how you
call.
want to begin
Coach
a new campaign.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Second down, they need 7. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
first and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he's in! Justice Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points
Entering
and still
play
give them
call,
a chance to
coach
fight back here
suggestions.
late in
There
the
are
4th
6
quarter.
categories.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up.
Throwing now from the gun. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Bills 31, Ravens 15.
I know it
Entering
sounds like
play
I'm being
call,
biased, Mike, but
special
I'm really
teams.
not. Down here this close to the end zone,
Return
especially
trap
on
middle.
2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense and Chris Olave getting ready for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He
Entering
has been
play call,
unquestionably
double
the
slant.
star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
An
Entering
interesting
play
decision
call,
there by the
recent.
play
There
caller
are
to
9
put this ball in
Coach
the air. Mike, you're up by
MTNH
2 scores.
MTN's
Traditional wisdom says,
inside
hey,
zone split.
we're up by 2 scores late in the
Paseo.
4th quarter. We've got
Inside
to keep
zone
this
split.
clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
First down, it's Davis. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Entering play call, Coach
At this stage in the
Miller
4th quarter, great job by the
Play
defense
sheets.
understanding
There are 9
exactly what the
player.
offense is
There are
trying to
9
do. They're
category.
trying to
Chris
bleed the
Love,
clock, shorten the game.
Josh
They
Allen,
completely sold
Khalil
out to stop the
Shakir,
run, able to take them
Reggie
down for a
Gilliam,
loss.
Khalil Shakir, curl combo, zone alert bubble, curl combo.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Namde Matabike. He gets in to drop him. A familiar refrain in this game. That is
Entering play
12
call,
sacks
player.
for the
There are
team.
9 categories. You have 7 options. Khalil Shakir is selected.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
The Bills bringing on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Ravens offense ready to take over possession of the football.
Entering play call,
They'll do so
coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Throwing Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
On first down.
Brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. In motion comes Andrews. On play action, here's Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Third down coming up. Now, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
First and 10. Jackson up top again. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will score. Game on. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, very big touchdown there. Makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Again, it's Jackson. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
Entering play call, special
When you
teams.
decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. And this has been the start of the season you hope for.
Entering play call,
Don't serve it
Chris
home.
Love.
Have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris
And now it's all about
passing.
bleeding down that
Shot
clock.
post. Pa X, curl flat, pa deep post, curl flat, pa deep post.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Allen. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And he'll get about 8 on
Entering
that
play
one.
call,
Most of
player.
it coming
There are 9
after the catch.
categories.
It's
You have
2nd
7
down.
notch. Coach Sig, ISO.
There's no more efficient
Play
play
sheets.
in
There
the
are
NFL,
9.
Mike, than the
Coach
play
Sig,
action
recent.
passing
There are
game. You
9.
can see here
Coach
why.
Sig, play
You make the
sheets.
defense have to
Player.
honor both
There
the
are
run
Khalil
and the
Shakir,
pass, and
Chris
he's able to pick up a
Olave,
nice gain to his
Josh
tight end.
Allen, Ray Davis, Dalton, Elijah Moore, Reggie Gilliam, Khalil Shak, Chris Olave, Chris Fix, Possum, Shot Post, Post Cross.
2nd and a yard. From the gun, Josh Allen. Back deep for Olave. That is hard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Entering play call, Khalil Shakir, Reggie Gilliam. Reggie Gilliam, Texas. Player, Elijah Moore, Dalton Kincaid, Ray Davis, Josh, Ray Davis, you have FG inside. Pa F slide, FG inside.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 Josh Allen, Ray Davis, Josh, Chris Olave, Ray Davis, you have 3 options, FG inside.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. Another run here with Johnson. And the defense there to
Entering
meet
play
him.
call,
They'll hold him
player,
at 2
there are 9
and bring up
Josh
3rd
Allen.
down.
Go HD stretch alert
It's a gain
smoke.
of 2.
Levels Y
Brings up
corner.
3rd and 5.
Play sheets. There are 9 categories. You have 3. Shot play. Palette draw shot. Play sheets. There are 9 categories. You have shot plays. HD rail.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down,
Entering play
you're
call.
already this close. You're in field goal range, but you
46
keep
yards.
that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with
Entering
1st
play
and
call.
10.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. There's that man again.
Entering play call suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Here's 2nd and 7. That one incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the
Entering
jump,
play call
he knew where he
coach
wanted to go with that ball,
suggestions.
but
There are 6
still leads
categories.
to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Christian Benford. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
The Bills offense and Chris Olave getting ready for their next possession. Their lead is 10.
Entering
they go
play
back to
call
work, trying
play
to add
sheets.
to it.
There are
It
9
begins with first down.
play sheets. There are coach suggest recent. There are coach sug Pabud LT close zone AHP stretch alert smoke.
Now, a give to Davis. He'll try to keep his footing. Manages
Entering
to
play
look
call
ahead for
coach
a couple
suggestions.
of
There
yards.
are 9 categories. Empty and box spot. Close zone S. Jet touch pass. AHP dive alert smoke. Close puck cross. AHP jet touch pass.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. And he can't get away. They rally to the
Entering play
football
call
defensively.
coach
Bring him down.
suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have
Well,
weld
you could tell
options.
that the
Strong
defense had
AHP
seen that
stretch
play on
alert
game
smoke.
tape, and
Strum
they were
flood.
ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion.
Entering play
In a
call
moment.
coach suggest slot alert Zieluki slot fade.
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That deep for Olave. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That
Entering
right when
play
the ball
call,
gets
kick,
there,
punch,
you
shovel.
separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
Entering play call coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Will try and set up the screen to Hill. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field. And that is in the area where usually someone was
Entering
held.
play call, coach suggestions. There are
Still
6
first down.
categories.
The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. To throw is Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Entering play call,
He decides
coach
to go with the safe
suggestions.
throw
There are
and
6
throws it well
categories.
short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now, on 2nd and long. Now it's Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive
Entering
lineman to
play
the blocks
call,
there.
suggestions.
No gain on
There
that
are
screen
6
pass.
categories.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for Jackson. And it's left side and caught by Flowers. Pretty good effort on that one. It will
Entering
not
play
be
call,
enough. It's gonna bring up
suggestions.
4th
There are
down.
6 categories.
A gain of 15. Brings up 4th down.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's gonna get there. He's got the
Entering
first
play
down.
call,
With great
coach
awareness
suggestions. There
after
are
the
6
catch. He
categories.
gets enough to move the chain.
And the Raven first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. A throw, left side, blocked by Andrews. And he'll
Entering
be
play
out of
call,
bounds here,
coach
and it's only a
suggestions.
gain
There
of
are
a
6
yard.
categories.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd down, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. Was brought down that pass.
Entering
He'll pick
play
up
call,
4
suggestions.
and bring
There
up
are 6
3rd down.
categories.
A gain of 4.
Jackson now. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He is dangerous when a play
Entering
breaks
play
down.
call,
A
coach
pickup of
suggestions.
18.
There are 6
Now
categories.
timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. The final minute, 1st and 10. Jackson. He'll get this out to the left flat. The Ravens now going to use
Entering
their final
play call,
timeout.
coach
As
suggestions.
clock
There are
stops
6
with 34
categories.
seconds to go in this one.
Brings up 2nd down. At the Bills' 42-yard line.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. Back to the tight end, Kohler. Was brought down
Entering
that
play
pass.
call,
Gonna pick up 4
suggestions. There are
and
6
bring up 3rd
categories.
down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think
Entering
like,
play
they
call,
know
coach
this offense has to
suggestions.
be
There are
one-dimensional.
6
This has to be
categories.
a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Now, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
Entering play
And he's
call,
going to have the
suggestions.
Ravens
There are
first
6
down
categories.
as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 7, And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you
Entering
can hit them
play
in
call,
stride,
coach suggestions,
with the
there
ball,
are 6
there is a lot of
categories.
green grass to pick up
Safe
yards
man
after the
right.
catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
The final act now of this football game, the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen. Our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long
Entering
from Buffalo.
post-game screen, you have 6 options. Finish game is selected.